Hello YouTube! This video is the result of a suggestion made by Ron Osga. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's O-S-G-A, Osga. What he suggested was to put a lockout on the Transbrake button that's on top of the gear shift. What does a Transbrake do? It puts the transmission in reverse and first at the same time. And why would you want to do that? When you stage and hold the Transbrake button, it's in reverse and first, the car won't move, and you can bring the RPMs up to where you want to launch, and then when the lights come down, you let go of the Transbrake button, and the car takes off in first gear. If you were to do that while the car was in motion in the pits, say, or coming up to the lanes, it wouldn't be good for the transmission at all. So the lockout on the Transbrake button is a good idea. As this is going to require some wiring to the center console, let's remove the center console. It's a good idea that we put these quick disconnects in so that we can take the console out when we need to. And now we can just remove the whole console from the car. I've purchased another switch, an indicator light for this Transbrake lockout. And what we're going to do is probably mount it right here. In order to do that, what we're going to have to do is take the faceplate off and maybe remove the console from the cover for the transmission so that we can get to the guts. There's a lot of wires in there. I have a relay right here on this side, a big one, to carry all the power for the switches. So we can't put it right here. We can put it right here maybe. Although I don't want to, I think the best thing to do is to remove the console from the transmission cover. In order to do that, I have to take this relay out, and that's bolted through the side, and that'll allow me to take the screws out of the bottom of the console to remove it from the transmission cover. So here's that relay I was talking about. Now I can get to the bolts that hold the console to the transmission cover. And we can remove the console from the transmission cover. Now we can get to the inside of the console. The color code that I have for the Transbrake is red for power and pink all the way down to the Transbrake. And so what we want to do is interrupt the red. The first thing we have to do is remove the lock from the Deutsch connector so that we can get to the red wire pin. And we go in with a screwdriver and release the red wire, lock, and pull it out of the Deutsch connector. And now we can connect that to our switch. I see no reason to shorten this wire. It'll just be easier to get the switch in, so we'll cut the wire right at the Deutsch connector barrel. And what we're going to do is put an eyelet on the end of it so we can put it on the switch. We'll strip back some insulation, slide some heat shrink onto the wire, take our connector and slide it onto the wire and crimp it. And solder it. Slide the heat shrink down over the terminal and shrink it down. Take our switch and take a screw out of it and connect our hot lead to the switch. Now what we need to do is create a hot lead to the Transbrake from the switch. So what we'll do is take an indicator light, because we want a warning light when the Transbrake is armed, and twist those two ends together Slide some heat shrink over those two wires. Slide a connector on and solder it. Slide the heat shrink down and shrink it. And add that to our switch. Now we need a ground for the pilot light. I think what we'll do is use the ground that's on the relay for the power as the ground for the pilot light also. So we'll have to clip the end of that off, cut the wire to a good length, strip it, twist them together, and put a connector on the end of that, and reconnect our relay. So now we got a ground for the pilot light. The pilot light is hooked to the switch side of the switch, and the switch is hooked to the positive side of the power supply, and we've got a line to go to the Transbrake that we have to put back in the Deutsch connector. Now what we got to do is drill some holes for the light and the switch. We'll put the relay back in so we know where that's got to go. Mark a line. I think right about there. I made a mistake. You have to put the pilot light in before you wire it. You can't put the pilot light in after you wire it. We'll make a punch mark for the pilot light and make a punch mark for the switch and drill a pilot hole, making sure there's no wires underneath. It's supposed to be a 1/2-inch hole for the pilot light. Cut our pilot light free. Remove the relay so we can get to that wire. Cut the ground for the pilot light. Pull our pilot light out. Stick our pilot light into the hole. Like so. Hook up our ground lead, and our crisis was corrected. There we go. We'll put the switch in. With on being up and off being off. And tighten it down. Put our relay back in with a lock washer and a nut. Tighten it down. Now comes the problem of putting the console back on the transmission cover. That's 2 nuts on. Now comes the hard ones. It's in the hole. That one's in. Let's put a nut on it. And now for the last one. Tighten them up. Put the cover back on. Now for the final connection, which is in this Deutsch connector. I'm going to cut the wire off at the right length. Strip it back. Twist it. Slide the connector on. Crimp it. Slide it into the connector till it clicks, like so. Put the lock back in so it clicks, and we're ready to put it back in the car. Set it in place. Connect up our connectors. And see if it works. With the ignition on, our indicator light is off and the Transbrake does not activate. If we flip the switch up, now the Transbrake works. So we have a safety guard. We can turn this off while we're in the pits and we can't accidentally hit the Transbrake. I think we accomplished what we set out to do. If you enjoyed this video, there'll be more.